Hey there, everybody. This is Dutch Masters Carnivore Trading. That's carnivoretrading.com. We are having the best year so far. We were having the best month, and Friday we had the best day of trading of the year. We are currently up 16.5% for the month of May, and we're only 5 days into it. We're up 77% year to date on the model portfolio. Let's get to what's happening. Our key was that we really had made two calls, three actually, but two that really paid off for us big time on Friday. We liked gold, and we've liked it for a couple of months, but we went into it pretty big, and I'll give you the symbols, the actual stock symbols of the gold stock that we bought, and we did very well with on Friday. And also about 4 biotech stocks, 3 of which were brand new on Friday morning, which all hit some banger numbers for us, okay? But before we do that, let me just get you the specifics on how to find us. Carnivoretrading.com is where you go. You get a 14-day free trial. There's absolutely no obligation. And the bottom line is that if you can't tell that we're way different than anybody else on Wall Street in 14 days, then you're not paying attention. We find stocks that are explosive. We find explosive sectors that are moving up the channel, and then we find the stocks in those sectors, and then we deliver those stocks symbols to you, the price, the target price, the secondary target price, and the stop losses, and we deliver it to you by instant text alert and by instant email alert, okay? So you get them right as we're hitting them. Now, one of the things you need to know is we don't do options. We don't recommend options. However, there are a stream of options players coming on to our system here and coming into carnivore trading. They have learned that the odds are extremely high that they make money when they are buying options in the stocks that we're triggering. They've learned how to be very fast. Once we trigger a stock, those guys are all over it from an option standpoint, and the odds of their making money goes way, way up. That's what we've been told by them. And the bottom line is we're up 77% for the year, but that's just because we're buying regular stocks. These guys who are really banging it in the options world are up in the triple digits, and some of them way up in the triple digits by trading with Carnivore. So options traders, pay attention to what Carnivore Trading's doing. I think it's a winner for you. So let's get to the stocks. DRD Gold, okay? The symbol is DRD. That is the stock that traded for us very well over the last 4 or 5 days. Bottom line is that as the market was coming down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, DRD was rising and rising and rising. It's a beast. Something's going on. Someone's buying that stock. Every time it pulls back, somebody's coming in and hitting that stock. So we saw that action and we got all over it. Now, DRD opened lower on Friday, gave us a little bit of a scare, but the bottom line is it pulled out of the hole that it was in the morning and went green and allowed us to get out of a very large position in DRD and make a nice profit for the week. The swing trades that we did in a couple, let me name a couple of the biotech stocks. We went into VKTX, that's Viking Therapeutics. Stock did very, very well on Friday alone. It was up 5.5%. We got into Cryoport, CYRX is the symbol. We hit that one Friday morning. It's up 13.7% for the day. TNYA, another one in the biotech sector, Tenaya up 16.6% for the day on Friday. LXRX up 13.3% on Friday alone. We banged that one. And then MLTX was up 9.5%. That one we already had in the model portfolio, and it was up 9.5% on Friday alone, allowing us to take some big, massive profits in 2-3 days that we own some of these. And actually, as it relates to LXRX, let me just tell you, LXRX, we have carnivores all over the world that are boots on the ground. They're like a research hub for us. We are the hub of all this information coming in. Doesn't matter what sector we're trading in. We've got carnivores that work in that sector and know that sector cold. They feed us information, and the bottom line is LXRX. There's something going on there. The stock went way up into the 80s after it went public. Stock came crashing down. The bottom line is something's happening with LXRX. It looks like there is a pending FDA type of approval on some kind of a product or device. The reality is LXRX is rocking. We've also watched CYRX, which we just mentioned to you, for several years. That stock went crazy and to the upside, came crashing down. CYRX is dished out. The pattern's dished out beautifully. And we think that one may have some legs. That's the one that we're still holding a pretty darn big position in. We think it's got a lot of legs. Looks like it might even open up again on Monday. The whole sector is hot as lightning, okay? The whole biotech sector has come alive, and it's just rocking, okay? The gold, we've had a quick run here. We've had a big run. We're kind of backed off of that now. We're going to see whether or not it retraces a little bit. Now, so Carnivore's hot as hell right now. We are just smoking on all cylinders. Our systems, we have multiple systems that are firing on all cylinders, and they're firing all at the same time. What we're looking for and what makes us different is, number one, we wanted to see what is the market tone on Friday. We had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday where the market had come down, so we knew that there was going to be some kind of action, probably a bounce on Friday. We saw that the pre-market was trading pretty positively, so we said, okay, this is the day we're going to put the hammer down. We're going to really probably make some money here today if things stay stable to up. And sure enough, the market opened up strong. We hit our stocks, and then we leveraged into them, okay? We scaled into them. That's the trick that Carnivore. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to give you the trick, okay? When we have a stock that's running, we buy more of it. We don't wait for it to, go up a little bit and then sell it and take a small profit. When you're right, you got to be greedy. You hear me? You got to be greedy when you're right. You got to really make the money, okay? When the stock's moving the way that you want it to, you got to leverage into it. You got to scale into it. You can always get out of a big position if it gets too big during the day. You can always get out before the close so you can sleep at night with a position that's more reasonable. But the bottom line is when the stock's running for you, you run with it, you buy more. When it pauses, we pause. If it takes off again, we keep going with it. By the end of the day, we want to true up our portfolio and make sure that everything is in a position where we can sleep at night. And so for some people, that means that they go to cash. For other people, it means they just bring their positions down, maybe pay down their margin or something like that so that they're not sleeping with a big, massive margin position overnight. Okay, so what do we do different? We identify the market tone. We identify the sectors that are moving up. We identify the stocks that are in the sector, and then we deliver those to you in real time. That's what Carnivore does. We're not lazy. We're on our game. We're not giving you stupid stocks. We're giving you real stocks, high quality stocks in the sectors that you need to be in, because keep one thing in mind, 4% of the stocks that are being traded out there are the ones that deliver 80 or 90% of all the returns in any year, okay? Our job is to find those 4% for you so you can come be a carnivore, eat steak with us every night. Welcome to Carnivore Trading. Welcome to the Hall of Fame of all traders right here at Carnivore Trading. Become a Hall of Fame trader with us. Eat steak with us every night. Welcome aboard.